morning. Um, it's a weekend, it's a Saturday. I'm busy working my garden. I want to plant more lawn this area. This is our backyard. This is where we're going to be relaxing with me and my family. We are going to plant some plants around, and we are going to have a lawn here, somewhere, a place where we can do a braai, and then we're also going to have a pond on this place. All right, but I just wanted to have a chat with our fellow diasporans, Black Americans, British Africans, and the guys from Caribbean who are coming to Africa. But most of the questions that we always ask in Africa is, why is it that our fellow, like the Chinese and the white people and the Indians, they come to Africa and they do well and they dominate in all industries? The reason why they do dominate, according to my observation, is because they know how to work together. When we see an Indian or Chinese doing business in Africa, we think that that person just came here with his own money and started a business. But in actual sense is that in China there, what they've done is there's a group of people who have put money together to start a company. They say, we want to open a company in Africa. Maybe it's going to be a workshop or a hardware shop, and then they put money together and they send one of them to come here and run the business. So in actual sense, what has happened is that they've put money together to get some funds, and then they have started a business together. Now, in Africa, we're struggling because, like for myself, I'm having a company that is manufacturing machines and other stuff. I'm a sole proprietor. I'm running the business myself. It's very difficult for me to grow this business and to dominate. And this is the problem that we have in Africa, because like I've tried to approach people to work with me, and I've done a lot of pitches. I've attended pitch nights to pitch about my business, to let people invest in my business. I never got any success. But I know that that's the way it is. It's part of us as Africans. We don't want to work together. We believe in doing everything by ourselves. I can give an example, because you would think that most of the Black Americans who are outside there, they would be thinking like the way these Western people are thinking, in the sense of working together. But when I observe, I'm seeing that almost every African American, British African who is coming to Africa, when they come here, they're starting the business on their own. So most of them don't have enough capital for them to start a big company that can dominate. For instance, if you look at the Black Acres of the Gambia, they are running that project. They've got a big land where they have got big ambitions. I mean, they want to build apartments, they want to have shops there and all those things, but they're doing it on their own. And how are they going to be able to do it? Maybe with funds that are coming from there, going to earn from YouTube, and I don't know, maybe they have the pension funds or all those kind of things. But I think it will be very tough for them to achieve this goal, because it will take long. What if they decided to say, okay, we bought this land, and on this land, we want to assign the area where we're going to have apartments. We're going to have 50 apartments. And this area, we're going to have 50 apartments, we are allowing people to invest. So they allow people, Black Americans, fellow Black Americans, to invest so that they can build these apartments. So each Black American, you can have at least 10 or 20, each one of them puts in $50,000 US. I mean, 10 people with $50,000 US, it's already $500,000 US. Enough money for them to be able to build these apartments. And these apartments' idea is that in the future, when fellow African Americans start coming back to Africa, they now have got a place to stay. They will go in an apartment which is fully furnished, and they start paying rent for the time that they're waiting to look for land and to clear their papers and start their business. Black Americans of the Gambia will be making money. And in the future, Black Americans of the Gambia can have an option where they can be able to buy back the shares that the people have put in the business, so that at the end, the whole business can end up being their own. This is an easy way of empowering ourselves. Because right now, as I'm telling you, we are seeing these our friends coming back, starting their business from America, from Britain, and we're seeing that this number is growing. In the next 10 years, people will be coming in numbers into Africa. So the guys who are coming here early, take advantage of this. There are some people there in America who are every day thinking, I want to come back to Africa. I want to come to Africa. And then they say, Ted, do you think 10,000 US dollars is enough? Do you think 20,000 US dollars is enough? And you're seeing many people asking, why don't these people team up together in groups, like groups of 10, put 10,000 US dollars together, come to Africa, start a business. That's how we're going to dominate. But if each one of us is thinking that he's going to come and start a business on his own, it won't help. Like for instance, myself, I want to go to Gambia and start a manufacturing company. I want to be welding machines there so that I can be supplying the whole of West Africa. I've seen that there's a lot of big demand of cement block machines in West Africa. I want to go there. I am open to team up with some black Americans who want to come to Africa, to Gambia, to start a business. Say, for example, I will come to Gambia. I don't have a lot of money. I don't have money, in fact, to start this business. So when I want to go and start a business there, but I am open to partner with some diasporans. So if I can have, let's say, 2 or 3 diasporans who are going to be willing to put in 10,000 US dollars, and then we go to Gambia, we set up a factory, we start manufacturing machines. We manufacture mobile machines like the ones I make. We start a business whereby we will also be making blocks for people, and we'll be sending the machines to people, and then we charge them. We charge them to make blocks for them. And some of the machines we can also be exporting to Senegal, to Nigeria, and the whole of West Africa. Then we'll do okay. But for me to do it on my own, it's going to be very difficult. But if I partner with people who are willing to put up money, it will be much easier. So we Africans should start learning to work together. We must understand that united we stand, divided we fall. You can't do this on your own. The reason why I want to do this is that I am doing this business in Malawi, and it's doing okay, and it's doing good, in fact. But there's a lot of demand of people who want my machines in West Africa. Now, if I want to ship a machine from Malawi, I have to use either the Mozambique port or the Tanzania port. The easiest access is Tanzania port. So I have to put the machine in the container, send it to Tanzania, and in Tanzania it has to go in a ship and go down to Southern Africa. It will pass South Africa and then go around to West Africa. That's a lot of money. It will cost a lot of money for the buyer. It costs a lot of money for me for the whole process. But if I am now in West Africa and I start doing this in West Africa, then the market is there already. Say, for example, I make a base, Gambia as my base, then it's much easier for me to access the whole of West Africa. And another reason why I'm finding Gambia to be very appetizing is that most of African Americans and British Africans and the Caribbeans are going into Gambia, which means that there is very soon going to be big opportunities there. So if you establish yourself, we establish ourselves there, making cement block machines and also producing cement blocks, we have a market already. So the market is coming. So when the influx of Black Americans starts coming, then we are going to be able to have a good business. So I would like to ask you fellow diasporans to start thinking and start thinking much bigger, outside the box, and start saying, what if I work with so and so and so? That right there in America or in Britain, come together, all people who want to go, start a WhatsApp group. WhatsApp group can have up to 200 people. So you can have 200 people discuss about, with all, that WhatsApp group is about people who want to go to Africa, who want to move to Africa. And in that group, you discuss and say, how can we put money together so that we can go to Africa and start a business? Thank you.